Look around for what inspires you. Build your narrative. After all, it's your story to tell. Take a chance. Take a leap. Begin your study abroad journey with us.
Looking for the right course for you? Welcome to aecc Global's Course Search, your one-stop platform for all your international education needs. Browse through millions of free, valuable study abroad resources to pursue your international study dream. To begin your search, type in your preferred course in the search bar. Filter by sub-course category, level of study, destination preference, tuition fees, duration and post-study work visa. With a destination drop-down, you can search for the preferred destinations of your choice. You can also filter down courses by top-ranked universities in your preferred destination and their rankings. Browse through various career choices, and you can also browse through free student resources like articles on tips to study abroad, the latest news, etc. We are here to support you with every step of your study abroad journey. To explore your course options, visit search.aeccglobal.com.
Okay, good afternoon, friends of aecc Global. Thank you for taking the time to be in our platform today, Saturday, 6th November of 2021. My name is Lani, and I'll be the moderator for this afternoon session with Trong Pham, the Regional Manager, Southeast Asia from Cardiff Metropolitan University. Welcome back to our platform today, Hop. How are you today?
Hi, Lani. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for your introduction. My name is Hop, as introduced by Lani. I'm the representative for Cardiff Metropolitan University, Regional Manager for Southeast Asia. I'm based in Hanoi, Vietnam, and I'm here to help you understand a bit about our school, especially for today's sessions. We'll be talking about our School of Technologies.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to welcome back to our audience who joined us yesterday as well, and those who are joining today. Our today's highlight, as Hop just mentioned, is from School of Technology. Will be about data science and big data. Is it important? So in today's session, Hop will be concentrating on a few aspects. First of all, the career prospect and job opportunities in the UK with your digital skills as a data scientist and data engineers in Wales, especially. Moving along, we hope we'll also be talking about graduate route visa, which is an opportunity for you to work 2 years full-time after graduating from Cardiff Metropolitan University. And last but not least, focusing on Master of Science in Data Science, the course detail, the tuition fee, scholarship, and any others related to this course. So as we only have 1 hour, without further ado, let's pass the screen on to Hope But before that, let me remind you though that please feel free to chat your questions in the Q&A box along the sessions, of course, and we will get back to that questions at the end of the session. All right, over to you, Hop.
Thank you, Lani. I'll probably first start with a quick introductions on Cardiff Met. I'll just share my screen. Will be this one. Okay, shared. So first, I'll talk a bit about Wales, as Cardiff is in Wales, and just for the ones that didn't join the session yesterday, Wales is part of the UK, and with Cardiff Metropolitan University based in Cardiff City as the capital of Wales. And for students that want to, exploring the nature, exploring history or the beaches, Wales is the country with full of enjoyment. So we have 6 castles that are World Heritage by UNESCO. We have 3 regional parks where you can do some, going there, do trekking, bicycling, or camping. You can look at really beautiful landscape of nature. And then Wales have a long coastal lines where you can actually, go into the really beautiful beaches during summer. And Cardiff actually has a waterfront where you can relax after, your time of studies. So a bit about Cardiff. It's the capital. It's the youngest capital city in Europe. It's really welcoming, friendly, and warm environment. And it's consistently been ranked as the most affordable city in the UK for students to attend. So it has quite a cultural and vibrant city, welcoming many international students that are living here. So today, our main focus will be the School of Technology by Cardiff Metropolitan University. This is one of our newest school. It's only opened in 2018, but we have been investing heavily on the facility and cutting edge technologies. We built this school with our industry partners to make sure that our students have the best and most recent knowledge on the technology that they can be applying to the near future. It's also have a robotics center. It's a Eureka research center, one of the only 14 Eureka research center in robotics. And in fact, it's the only one in the UK that having the research center in social and community robotic research. So now I'll be playing a video on our Eureka Robotics Center. Okay, just let me introduce you this one. Let me know if you can hear the sound and see the video.
I can't hear the sound yet. What about you? What about you, then?
Sorry, can you hear the sound?
No, I cannot. Not yet. Try again.
Okay, it's supposed to do. So can you hear the sound of the video, or can you see the video?
I can see the video, but the sound on my screen is very, very soft. I can't really hear it actually.
Okay. How does it work? Right. Let me see if it works here. Eureka.
You can try to unshare your screen and share again, but tick the share sound button.
Oh, okay. Great. Oh, correct. Yes. Okay, let me reopen this video and start sharing again. Okay, does it work now?
Oh, yes, thank you.
It works?
Yes,
all good.
yes, definitely.
Okay, great. Okay.
The Eureka Robotics Center is one of only 14 leading research centers in robotics in the UK, and the only center specialized in social and service robotics, partnering with global collaborators from companies, universities. The current research strengths in the center are social and service humanoid robotics. As of today, we have more than 30 cutting-edge robots.
The Eureka Robotics Center aims to become the #1 research center in service robotics.
Has it been cut off?
Sorry, I don't
We
know
have
what
three
did I
specialist
press,
labs.
but just
In
hold
the
on a second.
Robotic Care Lab, we are piloting staff enhance. The current research strengths in the center are social and service humanoid robotics. As of today, we have more than 30 cutting-edge robots.
The Eureka Robotics Center aims to become the #1 research center in service robotics in the UK. We strive for world-class research in service robotics in sectors such as healthcare, hospitality, education, agriculture, and logistics. Also, fundamental research to strengthen our background in the design and development of better robotic systems that can handle the novel, changing, and uncertain situations that service robots will encounter.
We have 3 specialist labs. In the Robotic Care Lab, we are piloting the first Robot Nightingale and Robot Almeida. The robots will assist healthcare staff, enhancing daily healthcare tasks with emotion recognitions, bionic interactions with deep learning techniques, semi-autonomous motion and control, and telecare, healthcare. The robots can connect to the Internet of Robotics Things to check healthcare data, immediate results, and suggestions, while maintaining social distancing during COVID. We also researched and developed the first robotic waiter in Wales, Robot Eureka, who can provide personalized hospitality services, interactions in multiple languages, dancing, singing, and gaming. In our Intelligent Robot Maker Lab, we 3D print JD robotic parts and build design home-built 3D printed robots. During the challenging COVID period, our interns designed new masks and 3D printed visors for healthcare staff in Wales. With the STEAM or STEM lab, we provided more than 50 workshops and teachers CPD to primary and secondary schools. In addition, part of the initiatives including consultation for setting up robotics labs and STEM workshops.
We continue to look for national and international funding opportunities to support our research, and we actively seek research collaboration opportunities with the local industry. In particular, we plan to collaborate with local industry to establish the Center of Doctoral Training in Service and Hospitality Robotics.
We have got the energetic, professional but friendly Eureka people who grew this research lab into the Eureka Robotics Center of today. I welcome you to join me in celebrating the success and the launch of the Eureka Robotics Center.
Okay, so back to the presentation. So that's just an introduction on the Eureka Research Center in Robotic. It's just the parts of our School of Technologies that I'll be taking you to explore a virtual tour later on during my presentation. For now, let's talk about the data science and computer science and artificial intelligence. Those are the subjects that are very popular nowadays. So as you can see on my research, the demands for data scientists and data engineering in the UK has tripled for the last 5 years, with the growth rates at different across different areas in the UK. So it's 79% growth in Wales, 269% growth in the northwest of England, and 563% growth in the Northern Ireland. So we also have the information on an average salary of a data scientist or a data engineer of about £64,000 a year. Now, computer science and artificial intelligence has also been, there's a lack of workforce in the UK, a lack of quality workforce in the UK, that you can see that usually there's about 8,000 to 10,000 jobs posted a month in the UK. So you can see that there's highly demand for these kind of subjects. I believe that the courses offered from university as well. It's in 2018, there was only 122 courses in data science and artificial intelligence, or say, but now there's over 700 courses available in the artificial intelligence and computer science subjects. So you can see that there's increasing demand, lack of the workforce. It gives you a huge opportunities to study these programs. Now it's a shortage everywhere. I think it's not just in the UK, it's in the US as well. It's in Europe. It might be in your country. Artificial intelligence, data science, or computer science, those are the subjects of the future. So if you study this, there's really high opportunities that you can get a really, really good job. Now, an average salary of £64,000 a year, that's really, really high. Comparing for a starting, a new career, say a starting point salary of all graduates usually around £27,000 a year. Okay, so these are the courses that we offer at Cardiff Met. So on the undergraduate courses, we have, the business information system, or the computer games design and development, computer science, the internet security, and then the computer science, there's, some specialized objects like mobile computing, robotics, artificial intelligence, data analytics, and data science. The subject of data science can be approved or can be applying to many different fields. You don't actually have to, work with the computers all the day. For now, lots and lots of business requiring a data scientist or a data analyst that can help them to, analyze the business data to give them a good, strategic directions of the business. And we have, robotics engineering is something that we are really strong at. And then we have software engineering. And one of our new program is the virtual reality and augmented reality. As you heard that you probably heard about Facebook becoming changing their brand name to Meta, right? Just a few days ago. It's gonna applying a lot of that virtual and augmented reality in the subject that building a metaverse, a virtual, a cyberspace that can help people connect to each other. So a lots of these gonna go into the program of virtual and augmented reality, where you can study and develop that in the future. Okay, and then these are the postgraduate courses that are available at Cardiff Met. We have the advanced computer science, data science, IT management, robotics, artificial intelligence, and the technology projects management. Right, so let's do some more. I'll take you to a virtual tour of Cardiff Met School of Technology. So let me share this. Okay. So right. Let's get out first. Okay. So here is a school that's the entrance of School of Technology. And we have many different labs in this school. Let's explore. This is electronic system lab. Okay, let's go here, where you can do any subjects in the electrical engineering or learning about electronic system in here. Okay. So that's the wire board. And we can watch a video from this is a professor. The next door is the data science and artificial intelligence lab. Okay, so we have quite a bit of computer here. So we invested heavily on that facilities, really good computers that you can use, very strong computers. That specially designed to use for data science and designing artificial intelligence. Okay, yeah, let's see what's the video from. Oops. Okay, let's hear what's the students say. Okay. All right. Then the next door, we have the computer security lab. Right. So just another room for. Okay. And let's get out and see what's. That's one of our lecturer. Let's hear what.
Hi, my name is Chamin Dehebage and I am a reader in data security and also the program director for computer security in the Department of Computer Science at Cardiff Metropolitan University's School of Technologies. Since I was a child, I have always wanted to work in telecommunications, mainly because my dad was a telecommunications technician. Eventually, I obtained my bachelor's degree in this field and then joined the industry as a telecommunication engineer. Later on, I decided to continue my studies and I completed my PhD. With the challenges faced by modern data communications, I was more curious about network and data security and started researching challenges and solutions for it. I am very passionate about my research in this field to increase our knowledge on the nature of threats and the methods to detect and prevent these threats. I think the biggest takeaway for students on my course and really all our courses at Cardiff School of Technologies are the opportunities available to them to take their first steps into the industry and boost their employability. Alongside their studies, our students have the opportunity to undertake work experience, spend a full year working in industry and gain professional industry certifications such as Cisco and certified ethical hacking.
Okay, so we hear a video. And let's see, this is an open learning area where kind of where the student can do their own studying or group studying Cardiff Mets. Okay. And here is the robotics center that you have seen. And let's see. Okay, so this is our robotics center, where I think we have about 14 robots in here, over 30 robots where you can practicing on. Okay, teams. And here is the game and development lab. So we have specialized lab for each of our different program, and it's keep expanding. Let's see, and then here is the just a teaching lab where the student will be studying. So there's quite a few different classroom. So here is the classroom, and then we have, this is a corridor of quite a few different room here as well. Okay, so there's another teaching lab. It's another kind of tutorial room. And here we have the research area for PhD students. So let's hear about a student.
Hi, my name is Avin Najam. I study computer science at Cardiff University. During our internship, we are working as STEM ambassador with Technic Quiz and Cardiff Met. We assist with delivery workshop in primary school in the Cardiff area. The workshop were about teaching kids how to design and build their own idea with Lego We Do kit.
My name is Parastu. I study computer science at Cardiff Met University. We used Lego We Do kits and the application we installed on the iPad. It's a really good application because it's designed for primary school students and easy to use environment.
I expect it will be very challenging, but fun workshop with logical thinking. Lego We Do kids can build their own robot from age 7 and over.
When we introduced ourselves to the kids, they were so excited, especially girls. They didn't expect some women to be a student at the computer science.
I think the impact can be massive. Unfortunately, the reality still is that when we picture a computer scientist, we picture a man. So having female role models in schools is so inspiring for the young kids. Essentially, if they can see it, they know they can be it.
I decided to apply for this internship because I really want to improve my coaching skill and team working skill. Also, encourage kids to develop their digital skill and programming skill with fun way.
I decided to apply for this internship because of the mission of the Technic Quiz, which was implementing science in Welsh culture.
I enjoyed every part working with kids and teach them to build something with Lego We Do kits. Someday when we finish the workshop, some kids come to me, hug me, say, "Can you please come again?" That makes me happy, and I know that they will enjoy working with me.
I developed some valuable skills such as communication, problem solving and teamwork, as well as coaching. My advice for a student doing internship and work placement is very valuable. It improves their skills. I would do this internship again as a STEM ambassador because it helped me to improve my employability skills from learning to adapting myself to workplace.
Okay. So we have exploring our School of Technologies, and let's move back to the presentation. Okay. So a basic okay, so during the course of School of Technologies, for example, for the undergraduate program, you'll be studying quite a few different subjects. Saying for you will do some subjects like computational thinking, principle of programming. You do technologies and society. You do say a bit of blockchain and fundamental. You do data analysis. You do data visualization and storytelling. You also do some software and system. And then in the third year, you're going to be really focusing on the subjects that you're interested in. For data science, you do some analytics and business intelligence, data visualization in grammar and idioms, those sort of subjects. As you mentioned, there's in the videos of one of our students, there are internships and work placement available, and it is highly recommended for our students to do internship, help you with lots of skills, and also applying the things that you do, the knowledge that you learn at the university, so that you can kind of experience of start using it, implementing it into the real world. But let's talk about the entry requirements. Okay, so the entry requirements is for our undergraduate program is you need an English of IELTS 6.0 with no bands below 5.5. You need to graduate high school from Indonesia. If you get a international qualifications like A level or IB, you'll get it's need to have a subject in maths and physics, and also if you study the national curriculum, you need to get a minimum of GPA of 8.0 to get a direct entry into the year undergraduate program. If you don't meet our academic requirements, you have to do the foundation program. And then for postgraduate program, if you already have a bachelor degree in the relevant field, say if you have a bachelor degree in computer science, you can continue to do a postgraduate master at Cardiff Met University. Regarding the tuition fees at Cardiff Met, so the foundation and undergraduate is £14,500 a year. For postgraduate master, it's £15,500 a year. And we do give scholarship from £1,000 to £1,500 per year for our students. And we also have the 50% scholarships available for all students from Southeast Asia, students that are achieving really high academic results, good command of English. We will be shortlisting these candidates and give them a scholarship interview. the winner will get the 50% scholarship on the tuition fees of their program studying at Cardiff Met. Okay, and this is something I think that is unique to Cardiff Metropolitan University. It's the Graduate Skills Award. It helps graduates, all of our graduates, with many different skills that, boost up their applications for job and boost up their career. So the students, the program available for all students, international students that at their final year of the bachelor degree, I mean, it's the third or the fourth year, or a student that's studying a postgraduate master at our program. So we have, students have to complete 6 different modules. These are completely free. They do digital skills, they do career supports, they have entrepreneurship skills, professional skills, global opportunities, and community. So for the digital skills, our IT training will help the students in, will help the students with the digital skills that not just applying to during their studies at Cardiff Met, but also applying for their future job employment. And for career support, we arrange a wide range of activities, workshops, and seminars in saying job applications, writing a CVs, how to write a cover letter. We also arrange mock interview sessions for the student. We help the student proofreading their CV and cover letter before they're applying for a job. We help them, finding the opportunities from our partners, industry partners. We bringing them to career fairs and bringing employer coming in for presentations. And then entrepreneurship skills. There's Cardiff Met Center for Entrepreneurship. So if you have a business idea, or if you have already have a plan, you can come in, talk to our business or the the Center for Entrepreneurship, that they can help you start up a business, whether the business in data science, if you build something, if you have a program, a new software that can help, solving a problem in the world. They can help you, advising you how to set up a business, how to be an entrepreneur. And if your product is really good and you have a really good plan, and you can raise the funds from that center as well. And then in the professional skills, each of the 5 academic schools, especially the School of Technologies, will help you with the professional qualifications, additional training, workshops and certificates to give you, the best professional skills in your subject area. And then you also have the global opportunities to study abroad on a student exchange, or we have global events in Cardiff that you can go and attend. And then there's a community service you have to do, do some volunteer and charity work to pass this module. Now, if you pass these 6 modules, you earn quite a lot of skills, not in your subject area, but the skills that can help you with employability in the future. It boosts up your applications. It gives you a better opportunity to find a job. And you get the Graduate Skills Award certificates. The Global Engagement Office will help you applying for a post-study work visa, or the graduate route visa, what's they call now, that's allow you to stay in the UK for 2 years after graduating from university. And Cardiff Met will also paying £700 of application fees for this graduate route visa application. So this is something that is unique to Cardiff Met. The 6 modules, the certificates is completely free. You can study it on your final year of bachelor degree or during your postgraduate program. After getting the certificates, completing this program, you get a free graduate route visa application fee worth of £700. So that's quite a lot of benefits that you can achieve or that you can get from joining this particular program. And as I mentioned, it is offered unique to Cardiff Met. Okay, and here is my details, contact details. I'm based in Hanoi. We share kind of a similar time zone to Jakarta and Indonesia. And if you have any questions, anything beyond this sessions, feel free to send me a text on WhatsApp or send me an email. Or for the applications and more informations, you can contact Miss Lani or any team member of AECC Global. They will be able to support you with every information you need, also applying you for a visa to study in the UK. So now I'll be looking at the questions and helping you answer the question. If you have any questions, just type it in the chat box or the Q&A session, and Lenny will help with the rollout. Okay, thank you. Over to you, Lani.
Right. Great facilities, as I can see the facilities. I was just wondering, Hop, before answering any questions that are in the Q&A box. With the open air, you have an open air space where students can get together and do the group work kind of things. Do they have to book on the open air, or it's based on first come first serve basis? And then how long can they use the table kind of thing?
Okay. It's basically it's an open area, so anyone can join, anyone can access. The student don't really have to book. So let me go into that area. I'll just put a share screen on that. So there's quite a lot of screen. Here we go. So you're talking about this area here?
Yeah, the open air. I mean, where are the tables? I mean, can not that one, but the other one. I mean, like Indonesian students, they like to sort of like, of course, do group work, but also hang out with friends. So I mean, would be nice if they can use the facilities without time limit kind of thing, you know.
Okay, so this area is open to everyone to use. So, you know, hanging out with friends here is fine. You don't have to book. There's some, because if they need a computer lab to use, or a computers to use for their work, for their studies, there's specialized labs and library for them to use. Here is more of a common area where all the students can stay and do some woodwork, or just having a chit chat to each other. The students are welcome to use the facilities from other schools as well. So this is a School of Technology, just a few minutes walk from the School of Business, which is the building behind me here. So the student can, you know, if they know someone that studying in the School of Business, they are welcome to join. You know, there's the coffee shops there. There's a bigger common area that they can go into. But yeah, it's completely free to use for all the students. There's no need to book or anything.
Cool, thank you. Now moving on to the first questions from Hansen. Is there any educational background limit to continue studying data science master degree? For example, my background is education, so there is no computer science related, or you know, no IT related course.
Yes, it's there is background required. So if you don't have a bachelor degree in data science or a science related subjects, you have to show that you have an extensive work experience in the field. So Hansen, if your background is education, I assume that you do a bachelor in education or in business, and now that you're teaching, And if you do have some work experience, like an actual hands-on experience on data science, we will be looking at that, looking at your CV, looking at your personal statement and reference letter. The course director might need to interview you to see whether you have enough knowledge to start the master course, because at master level it's a bit higher than the undergraduate program. So it does require you relevant knowledge before you joining the master program.
In related to the questions, Hop, is there any sort of like pathway program, like graduate certificate or graduate diploma that the students can do in this case that Hansen can do if he doesn't really have a background related to IT per se?
Yeah. At Cardiff Met, we do not offer a pre-master or any graduate diploma. So I assume that the student will have to applying for a year 3 entry or year 2 entry of the bachelor degree. But again, it's one of the difficult programs that if the student don't have a really strong background, say in maths and physics, for example, if they do some kind of science subject, if they specialize in maths and physics at university or at undergraduate level, then we can have a look at to see, because it's really maths based, right?
Okay, thank you, Hop. Hansen, thank you for your questions. Second question from Azhar, a bit related to what Hansen asked actually. My undergraduate I have a question regarding the postgrad master requirement. Is it mandatory to have an undergraduate degree to apply for data science, Master of Science? My undergraduate background is bioengineering. Is it possible to apply for data science?
Yeah, I assume that you can. I mean, bioengineering is some kind of science. Data science is a bit different. It's more into maths and analysis. But since you have a background in engineering, we assume that we still look at the applications. Now, the admissions process for the postgraduate master, the decisions all lies with the program director. So for this particular program, we need to see your degree in bioengineering. We need to see the transcript. We'll send it to the data science program director, the course director. The course director will look at the transcript, look at the subjects that you've done, how you perform in that subject. So you've done it bioengineering. Also, we might require an interview to see whether you can going to study data science. But yeah, you have some experience studying in kind of engineering, so it's somewhat relevant. It's not fully relevant, but it's somewhat relevant. But we can't say that we accept you or not based on this. We need to see the actual applications. But you feel free to apply. There's no application fees from us at all, so it costs you nothing to apply.
Right. Thank you, Azhar, for your questions. Feel free to approach one of our counselors to start your application to do data science, even though your background is bioengineering.
Thank you.
While waiting for the other questions, I would also like to ask a little bit about this business information system, which I saw in the one of the programs in undergraduate, of course.
Yep.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but some institutions call it business analytics or computing for business kind of thing. Is it? pretty similar, where you study business as well as information system to support the business? I mean, the current business model, of course.
So there's you're talking about the business information management, right?
I saw it under your presentation, business information system, I think.
Yeah. So that is more of the technology and analysis for business. It's more. So you'll be studying, the information system, right? You'll be studying some business subjects as well, like business in global context, building the web, the technology and society. You do some computational thinking. You do a bit of developing quality software and systems, right? And then in year 2, you do a bit about, digital business. You do a bit about law and digital security. You do system analysis and design. And then there's an optional module in multimedia interactions, data knowledge management, mobile and web technology. So it developed the skill and knowledge in terms of analysis and development and application of information system. But for this particular business information system program, it's related to the business, but it does use the IT skills, the information system skills, the traditional IT skills to build on.
Right. And then the entry requirement will be less rigid than the computer science, I believe, right?
Yeah. So for the bachelor degree, we do require, a student with a grade, a GPA above 8, especially if there's some subjects in maths that they have to get. But for the you talking about the master program, right? Entry requirement for master.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me check. Okay, for master, we only have the information technology management, which for the course you mentioned, that business information system, we only offer it at the bachelor degree.
Yeah. Okay. And then about the 50% scholarship.
Yeah.
As I recall, students don't have to apply. Are they automatically assessed for the scholarship, is it?
Correct. So when the student applying for Cardiff Met, they will be automatically judged for the 50% scholarship. So we will be looking at the student with a GPA at a minimum of 3.6 with an IELTS of 7 and above. So we'll be shortlisting the students in April, May, and then we'll shortlist them. We'll send them an email inviting for a scholarship interview. The scholarship interview will be around in June, and the results will come out in July. So yeah, we really want the student with really strong academic subjects, academic performance, and also having a really good kind of community and volunteer services. It's going to show in their personal statement.
And obviously you have a number of students who will be rewarded that 50% scholarship, right?
Yeah. So apart from that scholarship, we do offer what we call an automatic scholarship, ranging from £1,000 to £1,500 for the student. So.
Cool. Okay. Thank you for that. So, viewers, if you do have any questions, please type your questions in the Q&A box. And while waiting for your questions, I also have another questions for you.
Sure.
What about, I mean, we saw this video of students doing internship, right? In the
Yeah.
video. So would Cardiff Met assist students to get the internship? Internship is not a compulsory thing, right? Students can choose to do internship or to do project work, or does it a compulsory for students to have an internship? And how would student get it? Will Cardiff Met assist in getting the internship?
Yeah, in some of the program, some of our business program, there's require an internship, so the student must do an internship in order to get the right experience. For School of Technologies, they don't have to, but we strongly suggest them to find an internship or work placement to work. It does help the student with a lots of things, when they're graduating from university. Now, we don't guarantee an internship for everyone, but we at the Global Engagement Office or the International Office, we do have an office, an advisor that can help the student, supporting the best they can to find an internship for the students. So we do not guarantee, but we do give our best shot to the student. We have a wide range of business partners that we can find. So when the student are interested in finding an internship, tell the office, they will look at the partners, their partners, and see whether there's an opportunities available. There's also some websites search for jobs and work placement as well. They will be with the students to find the opportunities, and once they find the opportunities, they help the student in writing a CVs, a cover letters, prepare them for mock interviews, giving them some best advice on how to perform in an interview. It's just increasing the chance of the student getting an internship and work placement. Now, at Cardiff Met, we are #1 university in the UK for employability and work placement satisfaction. So lots of our students going to do an internship. They're so happy with the internship that they got, the work placement that they got.
Right, which means you have got a lot of industry partners as well that work with you, correct?
Yeah. So we have a wide range of industry partners in various different fields, whether in business or in technologies. We are able to, give our best support to the student when it comes to work placement and internship.
Okay, cool. Another questions that I have is about the Graduate Skills Award. I mean, Graduate Skills Award, as I understand, is not compulsory as well, but students who want to do the Graduate Skills Award, they can do it. How do you actually divide your time? I mean, the students' time, of course, apart from whatever they have to do, the group project, the assignment. What about this Graduate Skills Award? How often, I suppose, because you will have to do one by one, is it? You pass one and then you do the other one?
Well, it's
digital skills and entrepreneurship skills, with all the skills.
It's the module. It's the whole 6 modules will run it's the program, kind of an online program. Some of them are face-to-face when they have workshops and seminars, or a lecture room, they have to do it face-to-face in the room, but most of them, the courses are online, where they can do during the year. So it's not that they have to do it all at once, or
right.
So it happens during the year, going from whether they are at their final year of their studying or at their postgraduate level. When they click on digital skills, they're going to teach them some digital skills, saying say a web search, or kind of a Word, PowerPoints, that sort of thing. And then you have to there's tests and exams, as not really tests and exams, but they're kind of like assignments for them to do. There's tests so that they can pass the module. or there's certain things that they have to do. For example, for community, they have to do, say, at least 1 or 2 charity job, and they need to have that kind of things, organizing like activities in the school as well. So there's a lot of things that they can do during the year. So it's not really that they have to do, one by one module or something. They just need to do it during the year once they enroll. And it's not that difficult. It just takes them a bit of their free time. I'm sure that, studying, they will have lots of times where they can spare on this.
Right, great. Friends at AECC Global, I think this program is quite interesting. It's very interesting, in fact, because you after that you'll get a free graduate visa application, which is worth $700. I mean, £700, of course. Great. I think we used 1 hour of our time. Final call for last questions, if you have. While waiting for the final question, I also have a final question for you, Hop, about the, how computer science, they have a lot of lab, right? Teaching lab, a lot of computer lab, this lab and that lab. How do you use that during this online, I would say, online teaching and learning? I mean, how would you assist students who's have difficulties in doing whatever they have to do within the computer science or within the program robotic AI during the pandemic, which is everything is being done online?
Yeah, at the moment, Cardiff Met is actually opened and welcoming students to come into the university to study face-to-face. We currently running both online and offline at the same time. So for the students that can arrive on campus, they can join the lessons in the classroom. And for the student that cannot travel and must stay home in their home country, we do offer the course online. Now, for the engineering course or technology courses, it is suggested for students to arrive on campus and do it face-to-face, because the experience learning face-to-face is much different from doing it online. And also the course require a lot of experiments in the class, that they have to stay in the labs to do it. So it will be very difficult for students to do it online, to be honest. So this School of Technologies and School of Health Science, especially health science subjects, does have a lots of experiments as well. So that require the student must be on campus. So we strongly suggest the student to be on campus as soon as they can. However, we do offer the online options until April 2022.
Okay, thank you so much, Hop. Since our 1 hour session is up, I would really like to thank you so much for the very interesting insight on the School of Technology for our audience today. Friends at AECC Global, should you be interested to go further and apply for the courses at the School of Technology, you know where to contact us. Just give your counselor a call and we will assist you with a very simple procedure. We only need you to submit all the required documents, which your counselors will tell you, and we will use the Cardiff application portal to submit your application, and very soon you will be receiving the letter of acceptance.
Yeah.
All right.
So Thank you. Yeah, for all the students that are attending today, if you are a bit shy to speak English, feel free to call anyone from the team of AECC Global. You can speak Indonesian to each other. Will be easier to communicate. And thank you, Lani. Thank you, Donnie from AECC Global. Thank you very much for organizing this series of events from Cardiff Metropolitan University. And I wish you all the best. I hope all the students that if you are interested in studying overseas, not just the UK, but to Australia, to United States or Canada, please contact AECC Global. This is one of our really strong partner in not just in Indonesia, but we have a partnership with AECC Global in many different other countries as well. So very professional working, and thank you again for organizing such a great event, and wish we can do another one in the near future.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, Hope and friends at AECC Global. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next event next week.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
That's the thing about life. It can be unpredictable, but your dreams need not be. How far would you go to make your dreams come true? How close are you to reaching those goals set by you? While others focus on a new normal, you focus on a new beginning. Look around for what inspires you. Build your narrative. After all, it's your story to tell. Take a chance. Take a leap. Begin your study abroad journey with us.
Looking for the right course for you? Welcome to AECC Global's Course Search, your one-stop platform for all your international education needs. Browse through millions of free, valuable study abroad resources to pursue your international study dream. To begin your search, type in your preferred course in the search bar. Filter by sub-course category, level of study, destination preference, tuition fees, duration, and post-study work visa. With a destination drop-down, you can search for the preferred destinations of your choice. You can also filter down courses by top-ranked universities in your preferred destination and their rankings. Browse through various career choices, and you can also browse through free student resources like articles on tips to study abroad, the latest news, etc. We are here to support you with every step of your study abroad journey. To explore your course options, visit search.aeccglobal.com.